U.S. enters World Cup with goalkeeping and defensive worries, but hopes for first knockout win since 2002. Add AP News as your preferred source to see more of our stories on Google. Add AP News on Google. Add AP News as your preferred source to see more of our stories on Google. Share. The United States heads into the World Cup hoping for its first knockout stage victory since 2002. While the Americans enter with their weakest goalkeepers in 4 decades and only a few central defenders playing in a top league, they benefit from being seeded as a co-host in the expanded tournament, which could keep them from playing an elite opponent until the round of 16. It would be everything to win, and especially to do it in your home, in front of your friends, your families, the people that have supported you throughout your whole career, that are closest to you, midfielder Weston McKennie said. The U.S. hopes to advance far in the tournament and show it is making progress in a sport that trails the NFL, MLB, and NBA in popularity at home. The Americans are 1-7 in knockout World Cup matches, the only win over regional rival Mexico in 2002. Since reaching the semifinals of the first World Cup in 1930, the furthest the U.S. has advanced was the 2002 quarterfinals. While it has lost 8 straight matches to European opponents since 2022, getting outscored 22-6, the Americans have a high level of confidence. Coach Mauricio Pochettino, hired in September 2024 after the U.S. was eliminated in the Copa America group stage, told players they can win the title. "Why not us?" he said during a March training camp. "We need to really believe that we can be there. We need to dream." The Americans open against Paraguay on June 12 before facing Australia and Turkey in Group D. Read more. Long line of top goalkeepers has ended. Goalkeeper used to be an American strength, with Tony Mueller, Casey Keller, Brad Friedel, Tim Howard, and Brad Guzan all highly regarded. Matt Turner, the U.S. starter in 2022, has been displaced as no. 1 by Matt Freese. The Americans are likely to head to the World Cup without a Europe-based keeper for the first time since 1990. "We had this goalkeeping thing figured out for a long time, didn't we? Going all the way back," Howard said. "It just seems like we've had a little bit of a rut." Pulisic scoring drought. Concern. Christian Pulisic, the top American player, hasn't scored an international goal in 8 games since November 2024. He also headed into mid-April scoreless in 14 games with AC Milan since Dec. 28. "He's going to score because he has the quality," Pochettino said. At 27 in his prime, Pulisic is expected to carry the U.S. in the tournament, as he did in 2022, when his goal in the group stage finale against Iran advanced the Americans to the knockout stage. "There's pressure, I feel it. Yes, it's there, but it's nothing that I can't handle," he said. Options thin in central defense. Chris Richards is a rare American central defender playing in a top league, at 26, having an outstanding season at Crystal Palace. He missed the 2022 tournament because of a hamstring injury. Tim Ream, the U.S. captain for much of World Cup lead-up under Pochettino, is 38 and left Fulham for Major League Soccer's Charlotte after the 2023-24 season. Austin Trusty, 27, has been a starter for Scotland's Celtic since late October, and Mark McKenzie, also 27, is a regular for Toulouse. Pochettino has at times since last fall used a 3 central defender back line. Injury worries. Right back Serginho Dest, a starter in 2020.